So what I'm going to do is bring some clips down to my timeline for the first time, and this will also create a sequence file. And because I'm pulling this clip out of my video clips bin, it will actually put the sequence file inside of this bin. But as you'll see later, we may want to consider actually creating a dedicated bin to sequences. All right. So I will double click on this car passenger pull-up wide shot, and I'm just going to scrub through it, and I'm going to set an in point, and here's an out point, and let's get a different clip. Let's see, car pull-up wide, here's in and out. Remember, if I want to bring this clip down to the timeline, I need to perform what's called an overwrite edit. So you see in and out, and I'm going to click on the overwrite edit, or it's B on the keyboard if you remember your keyboard shortcuts. Now when I press B, it's going to do two things. It's going to put the clip on the timeline, and it will create the sequence file that we talked about. I'll click on overwrite. What bin do we want to put the sequence file in? For right now, I'll put it in the video clips bin, but notice that we could create a new bin for our sequence files right here. Let's go ahead and click OK. There's the clip on the timeline, and look here in our video clips, you see the untitled sequence file. Notice the file icon is definitely different. You have like 3 film frames together here that represent that this is a sequence file. And what I'll do is I'm just going to call this bunny space seq1 for bunny sequence 1. And here's this file. Once again, if I accidentally close out this bin, watch what happens to my timeline down here. It's gone. And that's because the sequence file is inside of the bin. So I'll double click on video clips, and now there's 2 ways I can open back up my sequence file. I can A, double click on it, which is probably the easiest way to bring it back, right? Some editors also, for whatever reason, like to drag the sequence file over to the record monitor and open up the sequence that way. Okay, great. So now we've got a clip down here in our timeline. Once again, one of the things I recommend doing until you get really familiar with all the tools of Avid is let's just go turn them all off, and let's only grab a tool when we actually need it so you don't make a mistake.